So Marvel's made you sit through a shit ton of movie credits in the last 10 years. Some good, some not worth your time. We've ranked our top 10.
Stick around after the jump to see how ours stack up against yours.
So number 10. In Ant-Man, we get a glimpse at Bucky caught in a vice with Cap and Falcon.
This would have been a lot easier a week ago.
If we call Tony,
He won't believe us.
even if he did,
Who knows if the Accords will let him help.
The lead into one of our favorite Marvel films and comic events, Civil War. This put a bow on all of Marvel's Phase 2 and set the stage for the biggest showdown to date. Cap is going rogue for an old friend and taking half his team with him.
Number 9. Captain America, the Winter Soldier. So Baron von Strucker is a dick, but he's a dick with an Infinity Stone, and he's making these super evil mutants.
yes, Strucker, if they get word of our work here, if they find out we serve Hydra,
Hydra. Shield. Two sides of a coin that's no longer currency.
Even though Quicksilver ended up disappointing a bunch of fans, this was way too exciting not to include. I have to think about what I was feeling when I was in the movie theater and I saw this for the first time. Scarlet Witch will eventually be resurrected and return as a mainstay in the Avengers, and with Disney acquiring the rights to the X-Men franchise, we may even get to see her meet up with her estranged father figure.
Number 8. Spider-Man Homecoming, the Vulture meets Scorpion. So I might just be a sucker for Michael Keaton, aka Batman, but I think he played one of the strongest Marvel villains to date. We don't know Scorpion yet, but we can see the resolve in Vulture's eyes as he stone-faced lies to his fellow prisoner about knowing Spider-Man's true identity.
you know who he is.
If I knew who he was, he'd already be dead.
This scene gets extra points from us for referencing a major plot point in the film, as opposed to just screwing around.
Number 7. The Avengers Shawarma Scene. Oh, this scene doesn't have any substance. Eat shit, you don't have any substance.
Eat it.
This scene is awesome, and I can tell you why. I don't care if it meant nothing, I can remember exactly how I felt when I saw this in theaters. We just saw the most epic superhero team up ever, with the whole team putting their differences aside to whoop some ass. They deserve to be friends and chill out over some greasy takeout food.
Number 6. Civil War. Cap brings Bucky to Wakanda.
So until they figure out how to get this stuff out of my head, I think going back under is the best thing. For everybody.
Thank you for this.
And holy crap, Wakanda. This is our first glimpse at the wildly advanced city, including a zoom out that shows the amazing landscape. It also shows that T'Challa, Cap, and Bucky have all buried the hatchet after some heated tension.
Number 5. Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2. Aisha teases us with Adam Warlock.
When they see what I have created here, their wrath will dissipate.
It's a new type of birthing pod, man?
That, my child, is the next step in our evolution. More powerful, more beautiful, more capable of destroying the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Thanos is coming.
Oh my god.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is guilty of beating the post-credit platform to death, but this provides actual foreshadowing for one of the only characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe that can possibly rival Thanos' power.
Number 4. Iron Man 2. Agent Coulson finds Thor's hammer.
Sir, we found it.
Alright, so I'm gonna ignore the Incredible Hulk post-credit scene with Tony Stark meeting General Ross for obvious reasons. It frickin' sucked. When you see this scene, you know we're getting a team up of badasses in a shared universe.
Getting down to the wire here. Number 3 is Avengers Infinity War. Nick Fury calls for help from Carol Danvers.
Oh no. Well done.
For the love of God, give me any glimmer of hope at the end of this movie. Nick Fury and Maria Hill are the latest of the snap victims, but Fury has just enough time to call on one of the other characters that can stand up to Thanos. You couple that with a cool-ass retro 90s beeper Easter egg, and you get a post-credits scene that helped me stop crying like a toddler. A well-deserved top 3 finish.
Number 2. Iron Man meets Nick Fury.
Nick Fury, director of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm here to talk to you about the Avenger Initiative.
Alright, credit where it's due. This one pretty much kicked it all off. My nerd radar went off the charts when I saw that eye patch and Fury dropped that Avengers Initiative line. I mean, if we would have known at this time, we probably would have bought Disney stock for $20 per share.
This is it. Number 1. Avengers and the introduction of Thanos.
Yes. Yes.
Humans. They are not the cowering wretches we were promised. They stand. They are unruly and therefore cannot be ruled. To challenge them is to court death.
This is a point of contention for us, but hear me out. Everybody wants to point to Iron Man 1's scene because it started the whole Avengers kick. Big deal. They're not even in space. At that time, you had no idea that the MCU would be as huge as it turned out to be, and anyone that says otherwise is a damn liar. By the time Avengers drops, we're in full swing, we've had 5 movies leading up to this point alone, and it's time for them to put the big bad guy in play. Alright, you stuck around for this long.
Thank you.
A little bit of bonus content. We got some superlatives for you, so think of it like most likely to succeed, but the opposite of that.
Alright, so our first award here goes to the biggest disappointment in sitting through any of these Marvel credits, considering I pretty much drank a whole liter of Diet Coke and I was about to pee my pants. So we get a giant ant playing those rock band drums. Pretty funny.
Wait, is it funny? Because I'm pretty sure we saw this in the trailers.
You're right. It wasn't funny in the trailer, and it wasn't funny after 15 minutes of waiting through those credits.
Our next award is the Didn't We Just See This Crap? And it goes to Avengers Age of Ultron, which was already a disappointment of a movie, but it's basically Thanos just doing the same thing but saying, I'm gonna do it myself, while he puts on his O.J. Simpson glove.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
And the award for funniest post-credit scene, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Kraglin shoots Drax with Yondu's arrow.
I could watch Drax get hurt and scream bloody murder forever.
All day.
Alright, a very important award, and this goes to Guardians of the Galaxy for the best Easter egg. Now this is very important because a lot of these movies are just Easter eggs.
What do you let it lick you like that for? Gross.
This is the truest definition of that term. These nods to Marvel fans are strictly to show that they can just do whatever they want. Most people our age don't remember the misadventures of Howard the Duck in the 1980s. Not only that, but he's paired with one of my personal favorite characters ever, Cosmo the Space Dog. He's a telepathic, Russian, astronaut, golden retriever. I rest my case.
That's amazing. And our final award, biggest merchandise grab. It wouldn't be a Disney movie if we didn't have this. Not much to say here. We get a first look at Baby Groot dancing as he grows out of that flower pot, and I'm pretty certain everyone after seeing the scene went ahead and bought one of those Funko Pops.
So there you have it, our top 10 favorite Marvel Cinematic Universe post-credit scenes. So leave a comment below, because we want to see how ours stacked up against yours, and we can tell you why you're wrong.
And also, to help us out, hit that subscribe button below, and for all of our latest content, you can check it out at thechumpcast.com.
Until next time.
Chumps out.